Good morning, guys. It's currently 5:46 a.m. I'm just waking up, but I just wanted to record this video to say that I'm really trying to work on stepping up the quality of the content. Got a new camera, so hopefully the videos are going to be coming out a little bit nicer. Then also to just say, get ready. I'm editing and watching back all these videos, and I'm almost ashamed in the way that I've been trading. I think I'm looking back on it and I'm just rushing the process a lot. I'm overtrading. I'm flipping my bias every 2 seconds, and I'm reflecting on it. And I think it's just because I had funded accounts. I've lost them all, and I'm just so eager and wanting to get them back as soon as possible. Just doing things I shouldn't do to hopefully speed up that process. You really can't fast track trading. You've got to take it slow and steady and do what needs to be done at the right time. It's like going to the gym and stacking on weight. I was at the gym yesterday. I hadn't been in the gym for a while because I've just been resetting. And every part of me was like, hey, if you've lifted more than this, just go for it. And even when I was doing half of what I'm usually doing, my muscles were just like, whoa, this is new. I was reflecting on it and I was like, why am I trying to put on heavy size, like heavy weight in the gym when I don't have the muscles yet to back doing that? Why don't I just start small and build up the habit and build up the muscle and then slowly add on the weight? So a bit of encouragement, but then also just a full warning for you guys that there's going to be some red days coming up. Appreciate you sticking with me. Appreciate your time as always. And let's get straight into the episode. All right, guys, we are back for episode 10. We're going to split the London and the US sessions in different episodes. Otherwise, the video just gets too long and hard to follow. We did end up taking a small micro long, targeting these highs and the hourly buys, getting in on this fair value gap, riding a short move up. So we made about $100 on that. We're just here out of the open, looking for a quick scalp because we did have this 5-minute imbalance and the hourly did actually close with this long tail, this little wick here. Approaching news has just come out now. Ideally, we're wanting to see this daily BC tapped before jumping in for longs. Ideally, if we can run all the buys that got in just a little bit early before the news stopped out. This was me earlier today. And this is why it's so important to just wait for time. Timing really does change everything. We still have these two accounts that we're working with. They're about the same spot price. So we've got about 140 to work with for the risk at the moment. So we'll just see what the market wants to give. Ideally, if we can get something around here, around 9:45, still got to wait about 15 minutes on this account. We can't really do too much for the next 15, but we're just going to be watching price. And ideally, we take this and wait for the liquidity that usually comes around the news. Once that's all passed, we have a clear direction to get in and ideally hold for a pretty big move. We'll wait for the remaining 13 minutes or so and go. It is 9:45. The accounts are off their limits, so we can trade. Just waiting to see if we can sweep all of this, potentially run down to this BC as we outlined before looking to get in. If there's times with 10-10, that's ideally where we should hopefully try and end up. Alright guys, so we've seen something finally that could potentially warrant long. So we have this wick of this previous candle, we have no bodies closing below it. It is just shy of that daily BC, which isn't too great if I'm being honest. So we might not have a crazy big move here, but there is enough to actually jump in on this trade, to be honest. Ideally, we sweep these highs and to come and get in somewhere. Or maybe that's what bounces off daily BC and then we look to go on. See how this 3-minute closes. See if we can come back in here to buy 3. I like this inversion. I like these previous wicks as well, especially on 5 to 15. Still got a little bit to go on this candle. Looks like we're respecting this BC for the time being. We only really have this gap in here. Everything else looks pretty filled. So if we can get through here, we should hopefully be targeting for all-time highs once again. Just wait and see. Okay, so this is nice. We've got a sweep of all these highs in closing back below. I'm just going to have levels here and just seeing if we get a nice reaction and then look to get it. Still just trying to be patient. I think three trades have been just jump into like having so much pricing will be here, especially too much to risk as well. Don't really want to be getting in here doing stops all the way down. See if we can wick some of these highs as well. We've got some equal highs here. And we still do have FBGs and should hopefully start to see some sellers stepping in. Just tap this minute to be in here. That's fine. Here again, we've got a lot of pockets to come back into. We don't need to chase for the being. You just need to be patient. The 5 is probably the best chart to see this on because we have this wick which we don't close under. We're just waiting for this last 3 minutes. Ideally we invert this. Wouldn't want to see us coming all the way back down and respecting this blue line. But we just have to wait and see. That 62 level is falling nicely. See where we position ourselves. Looks like we are struggling to get above this area. We've had a little wick, so ideally it looks like we might be coming down current entry here. We have a decent close on the 15. I need to take a micro scalp short. So just waiting to see if we can push down a little bit like this here. Stops at this high to just target the lows here really.
Edit, me again. My camera battery is down, so I've had to go back to the good old fashioned webcam. But I just wanted to interject and say this is definitely something that I've noticed again of just the flipping ideas and just chasing the market. Rather than just being patient and being okay with the fact that if price runs away and I don't get tapped in, that's fine. Just move on to the next option, the next trade. If it's there, do your analysis. But here's me just focused on being in a trade. Like I want the thrill, I want the action. So I definitely noted that, and definitely want to make sure that going forward, we're just sticking to waiting for price to come to us rather than us chasing price.
And slightly early. But hopefully we can get this fall down to take these lows and look to fill in a bit more of this range. Stuff's can come to break even here. Just put this, take a 40 loss if it reverses. Hopefully we can pass this low. Definitely go break even if we can get there. So close. Yeah, ideally probably should have just taken the trade off once we got down here again. Pretty much at the profit point, but it's at. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a push down. And we should stop down. Wow. Why did it still fall? Probably should have gone just a little bit under, but I still think it runs down to about 50% of this range. Just a bit unfortunate here, really. Making equal lows here now as well. Still low resistance. Still very high chance it gets ran. Just trying to see if we haven't really filled this out yet too. Maybe we go for this high now. Looking at those highs. See if we get a total sweep here. Or whether we just continue to push higher. Look like we're just pushing here. So probably not a bad spot to look to get in. I think we'll just take the trade here. Doesn't look like we're wanting to come back. Stops can put us over our max loss limit on this account. So okay, punching in for these highs now. I really think at least London highs we need to take one off here. I think the overall move is going to be back at the previous day high. This, yeah, if we can get it. Hopefully we just continue to make new highs here. Bit annoyed that it didn't take that trade off and we got so close, but it is what it is. We're going to make new highs here. This is what we want to see. Let's switch to the slightly higher time frames here now. So yeah, this pocket's looking pretty nice. Get rid of this bit. So we've taken the high now. Wanting a closure for sure. Steps can just be here. Don't like that we have this 1 minute in here too. We'll just wait and see. Maybe we might take our steps just a little bit higher. Realistically, we should be okay. Just reacted off this 1 minute. Busy. Didn't come anywhere near these lows, so definitely indicating some bullish trade code here. And we want to take these highs. It's that reaction we get. We've already got the market structure shift on the 1 minute here. After the news, so this hopefully is where we start to run. Push the lower time frames again. So ideally, if we can get above these highs, we look to add on double the size, just adjust the steps to here. Ideally, this is just where we continue to push from. Highs here. Just made equal highs, so you definitely want to see if we can take this high. We got all these spots in here which we're buying beforehand. One. And prices just come all the way down. That's at our max loss limit. Super frustrating. Like, wow, what an awful day today. Guess again, just being patient and waiting. This should have been the entry here on a 1 minute time frame. Just a day today, man. Just not much you can do about that.
Maybe don't take 20 trades in a session and flip your bias 6 times. Maybe there is something you can do about that fit.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it. Peace.